Okay, so I've dumped my indoor buckets, and I always put some of the broken down compost that has worms in it. I put it in the bottom because that allows them to start working while they're inside before I dump them here. And as you can see, I'm using an old cooler. I let someone borrow it and they decided to return it without a top. So guess what? It became a compost bin. And you know, when you have the liquids at the bottom, you can pop that plug on the back, and that is what's called compost tea. It's basically liquid fertilizer for your plants. But as you can see, some of the things that I put in here, they have begun to grow. And that's the beauty of composting. You can grow things from your kitchen trash. You can see I have torn up paper. I have a large piece of cardboard that I'm not gonna break down. I'm just gonna let them have fun at it. We have an end of a lettuce, and I see a paper towel roll. So again, various things you can put in there. Avoid meat, oil, even leaves. Those things can go in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool, but I keep a bag on my dryer for to collect all my lint from the dryer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump that over in here. And that's this bag that you see upside down. Again, lazy day, I just threw it on top to some that is breaking down in this pot. So what I'll do is I'll cover it, and you can see, the toilet paper rolls. When you put those in there, they break all of this down. You can see the lint. All of this stuff gets broken down. That's why I love to keep my paper bags, because they will break that down too. And you know, when you have it right, like I said, I'm the lazy lady worm composter. I believe in doing things easy. I'm not gonna break down those toilet paper rolls and stuff because I just got too much going on. But guess what? They will. And you know when you have the mixture right because you don't smell anything. It may, like I said, smell a little earthy from the soil, but you shouldn't smell something souring. You shouldn't, have a pungent odor. You shouldn't have a bunch of gnats and bugs. That's telling you you got too much, I think they say nitrogen rich. You should have more carbon. Your carbons are your paper, your toilet paper rolls, your lint, your, the hair from your brush or comb and so on. So lastly, this is a flower pot that's full of compost at the bottom, and I had some broken down compost on top. I'm gonna take, this is what came off my, when I dumped my bag from my dryer, that is on top. But as you can see, I even threw some leaves on top because it was starting to go down as they were breaking down. But look, something is growing here. Don't know what it is. It looks like a tomato. From experience, it looks like a tomato. Those seeds that you take out of those tomatoes and throw it in the compost, this is what happens. So I don't see how gardening can get any easier. So now all I'll do is I'll pick this up, put it on top, and there's holes at the bottom. So once the worms break down this, they'll get back to and there's some that are already in here. So the worms that are already at the bottom of here, they will continue to work their way to the top. But guess what? I'll have that black gold all through here. And when I'm ready to start my spring gardening, I'll just use this pot, pop it on the porch, and add to what that looks like a tomato, and just fill it. Again, remember, I'm the lazy compost gardener, but it's fun, it's therapeutic for me, and I just enjoy seeing things that we normally put in the trash, in the landfills, and seeing life come from that. That just thrills me, and it's taught me patience, because it's gonna take a while before that little tomato shoot really starts to bloom. But to see, come back even in, next month, and to be able to see that this, stuff, it won't be completely broken down because it's cold. I live in northern Nevada, so today we're gonna be doing good if we get up to the 30s. But the warmer it is, the faster it breaks down. And with that, you have to keep more moisture. Because it's colder, I don't have to add quite as much moisture. You're saying how much water? You want enough water where it just feels like a wet sponge. But, from the fruits and the vegetables, I usually don't have to add too much. If I do, just like I'm making a bean, I'm actually making chili with some red beans. I soak the beans. Guess what? That water that I soak those beans in, they're gonna go in my compost or they are going into my plants. So that's ways like, you're rinsing off fruit or you're washing vegetables. Instead of throwing that water away, put it in your compost, put it on your plants. And believe me, those nutrients that are washed off those plants, those fruits and vegetables, they end up here and you end up with rich, free soil that you created from scraps. All right, on that note, I'm out for now. I'm gonna lift this pot and that'll be my workout for the day. And again, I'm your girl, Veronica, the Healthy Life Coach. Please reach out if you'd like to work with me directly, or, there are some other things that you want to put into place in your life. I focus on working with single parents that are affected by trauma and incarceration. They seem to go hand in hand, and that is what I specialize in. And so again, reach out if you'd like to work with me. Otherwise, I'd appreciate you liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. That will really help my channel and help me to know what you guys really want to learn about. All right, on that note, be blessed. I'm out. Peace.